I thought I'd do a review of this ComfortAir seat cushion. I got it from Sportsbikeshop for £89. It's the cruiser version. They do like a sports bike version, touring version, all different sort of shapes. The reason I got this is the bladder inside is identical to the Airhawk, except the Airhawk is about 140 quid, as you can see there. And it's an absolute godsend, this is. I've tried several different things. I've tried Amazon's cheap version of this. I'll flash a picture up in the video so you know what I mean. That was absolutely trash, it did nothing, so I've sent it back. Tried a sheepskin, which helped, to be fair. The sheepskin was okay, but it only really gave me an extra hour of riding time. The main issue I get is after like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I get a really sore and numb arse. And what I sometimes do, like if I get off the bike for 10-15 minutes and get back on, the pain will come back after like half an hour of riding, so it's not really feasible. Like once the pain gets there, it stays there. So I looked into getting the stock seat reupholstered with different foam in it, and that I was looking at about 140 for that. So I thought, why not just try either an Airhawk or this, as I found out, for much cheaper. It's made in England, as you can see there. I'm still experimenting with the amount of air to put in. I've got a little bit too much in it at the minute, and it's giving me a bit of pain. But from my experience, and I've done about 300-400, maybe 500 miles on it now, it allows me to ride for like 5 to 6 hours, basically non-stop, without any pain. I actually emailed the manufacturers to ask what's the difference between theirs and the Airhawk, and they basically said the only real difference is the straps on this are permanent. Basically, to get it off, you have to take the seat off, whereas with the Airhawk, it basically unclips. That's either a pro or a con, it depends how you look at it. I actually prefer this because it makes it harder to steal, and also I can just undo this and take the bladder out. No one's really going to want to steal an empty cover. Whereas with the Airhawk, a thief could potentially just unclip the whole thing and take it away with them. And the straps themselves are quite well hidden and well protected as well. They have these leather covers on them so you don't scratch your frame up or anything like that. I think the way I did it, I can't really remember exactly how I did it, but I think I crisscrossed them so the straps go in like a cross shape under the seat, and it doesn't move an inch. It's really, really secure. It's in the exact same place as where I installed it. So yeah, I would fully recommend it. No punctures or anything. It also has this sort of like breathable mesh, so as you're riding, air can sort of come under here and in between the air cells, it's somewhat effective. It's probably going to be more effective on like a naked bike, because with mine I've got the screen on it and the lowers, so lower wind deflectors there, so it kind of blocks most wind coming up under here. But it does keep your bum a little bit cooler than without it, because that's another issue. If it's a really hot day and you've been riding for a long time, your arse can start to sweat. Throw in the vibrations and just the general numbness, and it does get really painful to the point where you can't really focus on riding, at least in my experience, because the stock seat on this bike is just bloody awful. Appearance wise, it's subjective. To me, I think it looks a lot better than a sheepskin cover. I have no problems with how it looks at all. To fill it, to like inflate and deflate, again, you just unzip that. I'm actually going to deflate it a little bit now, hence why I pulled over, because I'm just experimenting with it a bit. try about that. It really doesn't need much air to be most effective. That might still be a bit much, but no, that feels alright actually. You don't want it to be like ballooned out. It's just meant to create a little bit of cushioning. So yeah, all in all, I fully recommend it. £89 Sportsbikeshop, and no issues.